I have a question.
Yes.
DNS. How did you implement the DNS? Did you use traditional DNS or what's that?
Forward lookup zones.
You use forward lookup zones, and where did you guys decide to store your DNS data? Did you use a traditional DNS, or did you use something that might provide some other benefits?
I think that we use a virtual machine inside the DNS server provided for
Primary, secondary DNS?
Yeah.
So you had primary and a secondary DNS server?
Right, on the
domain controllers? So, when you were setting up your forest trust, did you have any problems with DNS?
you do one specific, like,
Did you have DNS related issues? Did you have to set up DNS to allow you to be able to create that trust? Did you have any problems with set that up?
DNS? DNS?
How did you get the USA Forest to resolve the Canada Forest domain namespace?
We weren't really able to test that part of it.
we didn't get to actually test
Implementation reached that stage?
But yeah.
Well, we did in theory reach that stage as far as going in the force.
Did you have a plan for doing that?
And we did, and we did try to implement VPN phone. However, we were stuck at having no communication from
VPN wasn't actually set up, right?
Right.
Had problems.
And a lot of that we resolved is either due to switching out over into the actual.
Did you have a plan?
We were able to eventually resolve the VPN.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did get it last night.
Oh, what was it?
It was a port that was open only for
Yeah.
and we were using the same name.
A firewalling issue? A port on the VPN, on the route server?
On the route server.
Okay. All right.
And we also believe that having all the virtual machines on that one host.
That's a problem too sometimes.
Yeah.
On your DNS plan, were you planning conditional or subzones, or how are you planning to have DNS recognize the other forest or one? How are you planning on having the Canadian forest contact with
Oh,
yeah, you got that far, okay.
I think what we're going to plan on doing is implement reverse lookup zones, so we can go both ways.
One other question about DNS.
Okay.
Well, you didn't get that far, so I'll leave that alone for now. You talked about your subnetting at the very beginning of your presentation. What was your plan for your internal subnet space? What kind of subnets were you planning on having? What size? What name numbers?
10.10 for the transdomain on the USA side. 10.10.20 on the Canadian side. We use 10.10.11, 12 dominants.
And what size networks were those going to be?
They're Class A networks.
They're Class A networks?
They're Class A networks.
Was there a reason to pick that?
And the reason that we limit that
We
is
had
because
Class C
we did.
subnetting.
Were you using a Class C subnet max?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, since there wasn't going to be a large number of people connecting, even with all the retail officers, only the managers.
Okay. You mentioned rate 5. Did you implement that? Or were you planning on implementing that? Did you get a chance to test rate 5? Or set that up?
Yeah.
So I assume you use the software solution?
Yeah, we did.
We were software.
The project, of course, recalls for all Microsoft solutions.
Okay.
So on the file servers, we did separate files.
Okay.
Shadow copy.
And that worked fine? Rate 5 worked
Yeah.
fine? So you know how many disks in your rate 5 minimum?
Three minimum.
3 with
Three
space,
actually.
which is all you get on a virtual
The
PC.
equations too in minus one, so actually.
You said shadow copies. Did you actually test the shadow copies? Did you get that far?
They're implemented on the RAID array, but we didn't.
It's kind of my theory.
Okay. Test see if they actually work. Did you implement them at all, or did you even get the implementation of shadow copies?
We did implement. We
You
did
implemented them?
Yeah.
What schedule did you set on those? Twice a day?
Yeah, that's the default.
The default?
We went with default.
Also, like to touch on, we also have the tape drive backup. for redundancy.
Okay.
Network of on the same file server.
What are we planning on doing with those backup tapes?
Well, one offsite.
At least one on-site?
One's on-site, one's off-site.
Okay. One on-site for what reason? Why not just keep them off-site?
In case we have to back up something that wasn't on the radar or something.
Because something might happen.
Convenience.
Or something, yeah. Convenience.
Somebody else want to use some questions?
Any other questions?
I got other.
Colleen.
Why did you
They're
decide
triangles.
to use RIP instead of OSPF?
Oh, could you repeat it? Sorry.
Why did you decide to use RIP instead of OSPF?
For our routing protocol?
That is
sorry.
What was that?
What did you set up?
Easy? Yeah.
I'll accept that. I'll accept that. But I have
It seemed like the
this one's
easiest
for
answer
Matt
in class,
Spurlock.
though.
This is for Matt Spurlock. Why did you use triangles as your joke? Instead of octagons?
It's the default from what I'm told as far as drawing out a domain.
Thank you.
Why did we use triangles?
I think yeah, they would have had to add each individual user and IP.
Right, that's what I'm asking. Instead of just introducing the background. Okay. Colleen, did you get that answer
Yes, thank you.
for the RIP question that you had?
I feel I did.
Well, instead of using any other protocol, we had to enter all the IP addresses manually instead of just letting RIP do its job and trace all the routes back. Any other questions from anybody?
I have a few.
Peter?
But I was trying to give somebody else.
He was give somebody else.
You took my question, thanks.
I got some here if you want to read them all.
What is the forward?
Yeah, I not here. I get them all.